Hello, Accelerated Math 6-7 students. We are working in Module 4, and this is going to be Lesson 18. And Lesson 18 is called One-Step Equations with Multiplication and Division. Okay, so we did one-step equations with addition and subtraction, and now we're going to do one-step equations with multiplication and division. And so we're going to take a look at our notes that we have on the iPad, and here they are. So we'll get that situated for you. One-step equations using multiplication and division. Today we will learn how to solve one-step equations using tape diagrams. Again, question this time is, how are tape diagrams different when used with addition and subtraction compared to multiplication and division? All right, so you're going to notice a difference, and I have the drawing that I used from addition before that I'll show you again, but this time my drawing worked. So it says practice this. We have 5 times the number equals 20, or 5x equals 20. So what we want to do is we want to draw a tape of that. And so I was telling you about this in our last lesson, that you draw 2 tapes so that you know what your whole is. So this whole piece right here is 20. And it says right up here in my math sentence or my equation that I have 5 x's. So what I've done is I've taken a tape that's exactly the same size as 20 and I've divided it into 5 equal pieces. So by dividing it into 5 equal pieces, that tells me that there are 5 of the same number that fit into that tape that has a value of 20. So what number that happens 5 times gives me an answer of 20? And my thought is the answer 4. So x must equal 4 because 4 times 5 equals 20. Some important information that you need to remember and keep in mind is the coefficient tells you the number of variables. So this right here is a coefficient because it's telling us that we have 5 x's. So if we have 5 x's, that means we have 5 of the same number, and so 5 is the coefficient. All right, so now what we're supposed to do is we're supposed to check it algebraically. And so to do checking it algebraically, 5 times what number equals 20. The operation that is, what is the operation between 5 and x? Well, what mathematical operation is happening when you see 5 sitting right next to x? Hopefully everybody can say that it means multiply. Very good. So multiplication is the operation between 5 and x. Complete the inverse operation to solve for x. So I'm asking myself, what times 5 gives me 20? Or I can say 20 divided by 5 equals 20 divided by 5 equals 4. And so we know that x would equal 4. Another thing that you can do is you can think 5 out of what number makes 20? Okay? 5 of what number makes 20? So when you're saying I have 5 4s that make up 20, then you're thinking about it correctly. Okay? So we're getting into a little bit more tricky stuff, but it's not going to be any harder because you guys all know your math facts very well, and it's actually fun. All right, so going back to our goal for today, we will learn how to solve one-step equations using tape diagrams. We've done that. This time we did it with multiplication and division. How are tape diagrams different when used with addition or subtraction compared to multiplication and division? When you're adding and subtracting, you're going to see that your sections are different sizes, that they equal the total when combined. Whereas when you're using it for multiplication or division, your sections are all going to be equal sized because you're finding one variable and you don't have any other given amount. And so that's how I would say that the tape diagrams are different. All right, my darlings, that's all I have for you. I'll talk to you later. Bye.